Good morning, all. So today, I decided there's a lot of new stuff in Trunk that I'm interested in playing. So instead of like banging my head against old stuff, I'll do something that's more fun, frankly, and also see what the new stuff is in Trunk. And then I tried to pick something where I don't have a video up on YouTube for it, so it'll be something, a little bit more exciting. So I'm gonna do a Coglin Hunter. I think that's like it's one of those archetypes that like probably a lot of people gravitate to, but is like it's one of those ones that's like I guess it's strong, but then you just die out of nowhere. So it's one that I won already, but it's been a long time since I played a Coglin, and it'll be fun just to like play, with all the new bells and whistles that I've grown accustomed to. All right, so we start out with a +2 sling, a +0 sling, and leather. Oh, I don't like that. Inventory doesn't show everything. I would prefer when I hit I, it just shows everything. All right, so we have scroll of butterflies too. And the first thing we're going to do on any character that's wearing light armor is train to stealth. What up, Twitty Ho? Yeah, I'm excited too. We got a teleport right here. All right, let's get it going. Coglin, I mean, starting with 2 slings, like a +2 sling and a 0 sling is, I mean, that's just OP. Okay, sublimation. Okay, we got our 2 stealth. Let's grab a little bit of range. Yeah, like on any normal hunter, finding a short bow of Alec on D1 in a shop is like great. On a Coglin, it's always like, is that good? I mean, I had a Coglin once where I remember early on I found like it was like something crazy, I found like a +10 or +11 orc bow. It didn't have a good brand. It was like holy or something, but it was a +11 orc bow, and I remember like I ended up using it in the early game. So I don't know. I hate stuff like this because I hate doing math. I just know it's very difficult to beat 2 weapons. It's a quill talisman. I think this is just a free roll. Um if you're not wearing anything, like it melds everything. It melds all your auxiliaries, right? Helmet, glove, boot, barding, cloak. I don't have any of that stuff, right? And there's just no downside otherwise, as far as I can tell. Right? 311. I'm not carrying anything I can evoke. Well, how do I use this? What's up, Gnome? All right, I got quills now. It seems free. No, I decided to do something fun. I'm just like when it comes to mega progress, the problem is like I end up playing the same 4 backgrounds over and over again. It's all going to be like Death Knight, Stalker, and then the stuff like Abyssal Knight I'm running out of. It's either that or I'm playing like super old crawl, which is so frustrating to me that I feel like I should just do that in private and not on stream. Okay, we're gonna grab Dex. And like I've reached like critical mass, like where there's like so much. I love Trunk so much better than old crawl. I would hate for anyone to think I don't. And there's so much new stuff in Trunk that I want to experience. I keep seeing people talk about it, and it's like I want to do that. So that beat out my need to move toward a goal or whatever. Wow, this guy's just got a Morning Star of Venom. Cool talisman with harm on it. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, you could see like the double slings are like so strong. Uh, they really are gonna. This is why I think Coglin. It's weird. It's like I don't know. Like people rate Coglin not high, and I think I rated it like maybe medium, maybe high side of medium when I did species. I just felt like when I died, it was my fault for the most part. They just have insane damage output almost no matter what background you use. So it's hard to like it's hard to rate that low. I should probably grab Call Imp. I feel like that could be a thing I need sometime, even if it's not high percentage. Chabriatos, Vahumit, Ashanzari will not be the gods we take. The no jewelry is rough, but you do get the gizmo, which mitigates that. And I understand it's not 100% mitigation, but it is some mitigation. And if you actually play different types of Coglins, the gizmos, I think the gizmos actually excel when you're playing a mage. When you're playing a mage Coglin, some of those gizmos are actually just insane. The one like I've had it's very easy to get a gizmo that just gives you regen MP and whiz and then some other, if it's giving you like MP or int on top of that or resist, like uh it's I find it quite strong. And then on the mages, since you don't care about attacking as much, you can if you have to, but you can play like a hybrid, I guess. But if you're just a mage, you get a larger amount of things to draw from in terms of like instead of jewelry, you just wield like a random. You have any artifact, weapon, or shield, or anything you find that you can wield. You have a greater amount of those that you can just wield two of those and get your resists. I played plenty of Coglins that just used like a shield and a sky weapon like any other mage. Okay. Two butterflies and a blinking is nice. Oh wow, I have my colors back. This is great. Poison is good. Revelation. All right, let's head down. Flux bauble. I don't remember what these are about. Yeah, I'm not trading any shapes, so okay. There's Santa, but he doesn't see us. If I do have to deal with this guy, I have poison scroll, which can be good. But we have the stealth working for us. I'm just gonna break line of sight and back it up. The longer we wait to fight Sigmund, the better. Okay. Let's go up. Let's find another staircase. Wow, blinking again? Amazing. Another blinking? I could just blink all the way to the end of the game. Yeah, there's Sigmund. I think we're just going to avoid him if possible. There's a ring. I suggest not really looking at the rings. Like, you see artifact rings and you want to run over and take a screenshot. I think it's negative EV. Just like gives you like IRL, like negative willpower. I gotta. All right. Okay. Egypt with a wand of charming. Wow. New crawl is amazing. Even gives you the percentage on like the charm. I could read poison here to keep him away from me, but I mean he's got a dagger. Steal 7. I think while I'm revved, I just. Mm, okay. We're confused, but he's dead, and we got a charming. Okay. Being able to kill halberd gnolls is kind of nice. I think we're going to back up, though. Keep firing. Pull him up. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we found potions of mute. Now we can quaff ID pretty safely. All right. We got teleport scroll. Wow, 4 blink scrolls is nuts. All right, there's still no auxiliaries, so I'll stick with Quill. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Gnome, if you're there, what do you think about sling, dub sling versus short bow of Alec? It's probably the slings, right? Yeah, probably the slings. I think like not a one-handed weapon, but one weapon versus two. I think the one weapon has to be like insane. Like I think it has to be like very heavily enchanted to compare with two slings. But yeah, this is like I'd say this is definitely like a very good among the hunter starts. I think this is a very good one because two slings are like just better than a short bow. I mean, if I'm using two slings above, if I'm using these two slings above a short bow of electricity, right, and that's correct, and other hunters just start with a short bow. Like think of like if you started a hunter and it started with a short bow of electricity, that would be like crazy good, right? And I'm using something better than that. At least I think so. And I mean, Gnome's a really good player. He thinks so. Wow, look at these exclusions. How fancy. Man, I feel like I just came like I've been living like in colonial times and I just like came into the future. Amnesia. Something's shouting. Yeah, the Coglin weapon starts are good. I think like that's the thing is like you can pick up, but you can pick up any two weapons and it's pretty good. Like even if I didn't, even if you start with whatever, you know, I'm gonna grab. I have +3 Evo. I'm gonna grab 2 Evo pretty easily. Like let's say I started with like a whatever start. Like I would be using like I don't know, like there's a +2 Morningstar of Venom and a Flail. Seems pretty good. Yeah, Twitty Ho. I agree. Old Crawl is like a lot of it's like all roguelikes where it feels like the interface is a genie. You know when you tell a genie like man, I just want a lot of money and then the genie's like, "Oh, you want money, do you? Like have all the money in the world." And just like piles gold coins on top of you and you die from the weight. That's Old Crawl. It's like always trying to like get you. It's like, dude, can you just do what you know I want you to do? What's the min delay on a sling? 14? Okay. So we got a. It says it's nearby. Distant. All right, let's use Revelation. Yeah, nearby. Wow, Sky Beast looking all fancy. Let's go upstairs and rest. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a cockroach. I don't think it used. I think the tile got like a. Wait, what? I think the tile used to just be a. Why am I moving toward it? That's really weird. Are they doing something I don't understand? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, all right. Well, I guess I would prefer not to move toward it, but I guess at least it's not like firing on it and not doing anything. But yeah, that's wow. Okay, we got frog ending. I might need to teleport. Actually, you know what I could do? I could try charming this guy. Okay. Scroll of Fear. Okay, not bad. Okay, we got Ice Orb ending. And we have our choice of, well, Hep's not here. We have Oka. I'm very, like, I like Oka on Coglin Hunter. It means you can usually get at least one good weapon. So I think that's what we're going to do. Mm, yeah. Nothing really here. It's a nice little. Why is that guy? That guy probably has nets. Yeah. All right. Could have read teleport. There is like unexplored territory, and so I figured I'd just blast them. Oh, damn. All right. Well, butterflies is out. It's the one bad thing. Okay. Still no auxiliaries. Yeah, not much to say about this floor. I do think we need to start quaff IDing though. Let's see what this 4-stack is. Enlightenment, heal wounds, cancellation, attraction. Okay. Yeah. Let's find a non-steam dragon staircase. Probably want to take a few turns to back it up. Cure the poison, kill that guy. Think we're okay now. Ooh, a white. Whole lot of whites. I don't love this position. Let's grab 4 invo for hero. I'm gonna quaff haste. It's fear. Okay, not bad. If you can beat a group of whites the first time you find them, that's usually a good sign. Though it did cost me consumable. Digging wand is nice. Steam Dragon, I think we're just going to exclude. Well, he's up. Never mind. Do I have resist? No. Okay, potions. I got too many bad ones. Let's just back up. Backing up is always OP. Nice. Warping, I'll take, and let's go downstairs. Okay, whole gang of whites. What's this here? Okay, we got Invo. I think I'm going to hero here. Let's reposition. Actually, let's just pull this guy up. Kill him. Could probably grab some dodging. Wouldn't mind getting Blink if I can on this character. That's a spell that I love to have. Orb of Glass. I don't think I'll be using any orbs. I have 13 warping. I think I'm going to buy a Mind Burst. That could come in handy. It's a troll. All right, let's go up. Let's see what this scroll is. Okay, silence, sure. It's hero. Okay, no steam scales, unfortunately. Hornet is bad, right? Real fast, poison paralysis. That seems like bad stuff. Although Mind Burst is good. I think we just leave that alone. Let's pull these guys back to where I can... Here, maybe? Just blow up this guy's mind. Okay. was hoping this guy would have Cure R. I really like the new exclusion. Is cool. I can't believe I haven't found any auxiliaries. Let's find another staircase. Seems dangerous. This also seems dangerous. Man, D9. Ow. Jesus. Every time I come down this staircase, there's more stuff. Okay. Let me see if I can kill the all right. We got the acid dragon at least. It's one dangerous thing down. Let me see. What potions could I get? Invis or resistance. Everything else is kind of blah. Could take the hatch, or I could fight 4 bees. It also seems not great. Hmm. Man, going down to where I know there's a centaur and a 2-headed ogre though is rough. If I get resist or invis, that's good for the B area. Let me see what I get off this. Moonshine. Okay, that's not it. Resistance is good. Yeah, let's hero and go down. And probably best if I bring them up, dig, and do it like this. I still took significant damage. Let's do it like this, because I think even standing next to them is... I'm going to take too much damage. Okay, we got more poison. At least we broke into the floor, because those are some rough stairs. El Roca. Oh my goodness. This D9 is crazy. Well, she's 30% to banish. Oh, she got a mind burst too, huh? All right, this seems like enlightenment for sure. I mean, that takes some of... She can still do her stuff, but it's less likely. What's hero? She shoots an arrow? What is she doing? She has an orc bow. Okay. Let's do this. And read silence. Okay, we got a lig. Some new messaging too. You encounter an orc. All right, let's back up so I can fire and then warp this guy away. Grab some more dodging. Shut the door on that acid dragon. Okay. We killed the acid dragon and the two-headed ogre, so that's all the dangerous stuff I've seen. This guy confused me, but that's fine. Okay. Centaur with a wand of warping. Awesome. I'm a pig. Okay. I guess he has poly? Could have sworn I saw. Maybe there's two of them. Okay. Potion of resist is very useful. All right. One thing I would love to find a faith amulet if I get to wish. Armor is never. I guess I'll grab one stealth. Hey, good morning, Bali. Another enchant armor. Nothing to enchant. Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. Let's read Telly. Let's back up. Let's give these guys the warp. Okay, Potion of Curing, Two-Headed Ogre. I can't believe like I'm on D9 and I still haven't found like a single cloak, helmet, or boots. Sometimes you find all that stuff on the first floor. Okay, we have access to finesse, so let's grab like 7. -2 invo is horrible. Ogre Mage. 36% to paralyze. Let's enlightenment. Jeez. Centaur Warrior, huh? Those things are very dangerous. Oh, I can grab. I can apportation. Oh Jesus. Let's heal wounds. All right. Hopefully this teleport doesn't go bad. Oh, I thought there was something here. Okay. Thought that Centaur Warrior had some kind of consumable in front of him. Man, I cannot believe I haven't found a single auxiliary. It's actually like really like messing with me. I'm like, is it because I have the quill? But no, I don't. There's just nothing there. Let me just check something out. Yeah, it's just not there. Damn, 7 blinking goes hard. There's Harold. Harold is someone I would like to fight last. Oh, you know what? Let me read Vuln and then Poly. Yeah. Okay, so this is about the best. This is the best singleton scroll you can read. Torment, you don't care about, and then Enchant Weapon, Brand, and Acquirement, all great. So yeah, and that's just free. Thank you. I will take a +10 hand cannon. Yeah, I'll say. +10 hand cannon of duty. Yeah, always look for those like good one of scroll reads. Yeah, keep going on Invo for now. Definitely want to bring range to at least 13 right now. So hero gives it min delay. Yeah, we have very good damage output now. It's just about like staying at range or at least being defensible. Should be getting our capstone within the next floor and a half. Usually I splat not too long after. I mean, yeah, if like I have good damage output, but I'm not at min delay yet. I have 3 AC. So if I just take my foot and put it on the tab key, I will be dead very quickly. Until I find like I can't like it's actually unreal that I've found nothing as far as, uh as far as like armor is concerned. I'm a literal glass cannon. Like I got the cannon, I got the glass orb if I want it. Swiftness. That's a spell I'll memorize. Okay, we got a lot of bears. It's probably just more range. Wand of Light, okay. I'm actually going to grab some cheap air for swiftness. That's like a very good way to just get away from things. We're also very close to Gizmo. Oh, thanks, Oka. Appreciate the jabs. Oh, Sky Shark. Yeah, let's... Poison. Poison Scroll, very good against Sky Shark, I find. Just a good way to give him max poison. Okay, let's move away from the dragon. Man, if we ever actually find auxiliary gear, we can just enchant everything. One spell casting. Let me see where we're at. 32%. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a little bit more, and that will allow me to escape from things without using a consumable. But yeah, I'll take whatever armor. I definitely like it. Could be anything because I have none of it in the game. You know. All right, here we go. What do you got for me? There's some good stuff here. It's pretty easy actually. It's just hand cannon of Alek. I think. Well, here's what I would say. Orc bow is out of the question. Obviously, the first one very fancy, but cannot be enchanted, so I don't care about that. It's heavy or Alek. When I'm using two hand cannons, I don't like firing slower than 1.0 generally. I know we have finesse, but I don't know. I'm taking the Alek here. I don't need more. I mean, heavy is more damage, but damage won't be my problem. All right. And what are we going to name this gun? I'm going to name it name it after the person who's here. Just name it Bali. All right. Handy McHand, also a fine name. Oh, yeah. Let's check out the armor. Okay, we got... Wow. Oh, So there's a cloak. It's grayed out because I'm using Quill. But there's a cloak of will into Dex. That's probably what I'm going to take. The crystal plate is just... You can't take crystal plate on a range character. And the troll leather is... The troll leather is good. I don't. It's just the -4 dex is not good. I wish it didn't have that, and then I'd be very happy with it. Because I would love will, regen, int, but I don't know. Like I could take this cloak, and then I just get will, int, and dex, and I don't have to. It's a 6 dex difference. So yeah, I think that's what I'm taking. Okay, thank you, Quill Talisman. Appreciate it. All right, overall not bad. Could have been better, but could have been a lot worse. That's for sure. Being in this poison cloud isn't wonderful. Let's quaff resist. Okay, now we're going to be melting everything, especially if we actually like finesse and hero. But I mean, even just, well, you know, firing slowly, we're going to be killing things pretty quickly. All right, yeah, 11% is good enough for Swift. It's another scroll, which I'm pretty excited about because these are either acquirement or enchant weapon. Yep, that's an enchant, all right. Throw that on the cannon. Oh wait, when do we get our gizmo? I thought it was at 13. $14? Okay. Hey, we got a helmet. Okay, we got the Cataplebus. Let's pull this guy up. All right, yeah, this is the way you do it. You just get 2 hand cannons. I mean, I don't know. That's like the biggest thing is like finding 2 hand cannons. Like not finding 2 hand cannons is like just very a noobish strategy. But Oka definitely helps. Okay, range weapon 23. Everything else cheap. Fighting is like a little less than half. Yeah, I still think it's, even though I have hero, when it comes to hand cannons, I really like to get these at Mindele because they fire at 1.0, or when they're not at min, they're firing higher than 1.0. All right, that's a miserable staircase. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, this thing. I fought one of these once. Seismic ass stomp, huh? Let's finesse. What does this actually hit for? 24? You can only damage him in melee range? I thought that was Clockroach. This guy too? Damn. There's roaches and this guy. Okay. I got something for you. There's swamp scales. This isn't out of the question to use. It gives me better defenses and resist poison. It's going to make me fire a little slower, but it might be worth it. Especially considering what resists I get off the gizmo. Yeah, this cannon's pretty sick. That was off an acquirement. I got the Elec hand cannon off Oka. All right, let's take a walk. And let's swiftness. All right, well, the sheep I want to kill. I think I'm going to tally, actually. This didn't go as I planned. I don't like the sheep plus Hydra combination. All right, let's use swiftness to move toward this staircase. It is gizmo time. Okay, just looking at this looks like very easy C. Like resist elec, resist poison, and regen. Sounds good. Although number one has the slay. I do love slay on it, but I just don't think this is gonna do it. Yeah, spell motor. Yeah, pretty sure I'm just gonna take this for the resists and the regen. Okay, we got Malarious Merfolk ending. Leather armor of fire resistance. Okay. It's better than vanilla. Yeah, see? Resist coming together. I got every resist except cold, pretty much. I even have decent will. Wow. Just raw dog demon trident on the floor. All right, invis. Drop this. This looks pretty decent, honestly. Like, I'm pretty happy with. If I can just find like auxiliaries, I'll be in fine shape. Give me some enchant weapons. I don't have cold for this guy, but he's dead. We can get into a range fight if you want. Okay, yeah. We're in good shape. Snorg. I think I need to. I'm kind of curious what he has, but I don't. I see spells. Okay, cannons at mid delay. We're wearing 5. Yeah, that's just not good enough to train armor. Let's check out Orc. Maybe the shop's got something for us. Ooh, the all ogre ending. I have 3 staircases, so probably just pull these guys up. This. I could probably die here, right? It seems like it. Let's read fear. Let's hit this whole stack. Ooh, Rupert is in the mix. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's hit Rupert with light. %, to paralyze. Okay. What's MO? I have heal wounds. Actually, I also have. Mostly afraid of the two-headed ogre that's like right there. I think I have to go up, unfortunately. It did look dangerous. I really tried to get rid of Rupert. Just pull up. Let's quaff and viz. Oops. Fired Kirar at the wrong guy. I think this guy's dead, though. Okay, we cleared out this nugget. Okay, nice. We found boots. Rings, let's not look at them. Lightning rod. Let's see. We have 3 haste. We have 3 heal wounds. Yeah, let's take all that stuff. Take the boots of flying. Nice. Enchant them. And there was an ID scroll. Ambrosia. Okay. Oh, there's a glowing leather armor. Let's go take a look at that. Not with that terrain in the way? What the hell are you talking about? The lava? Is this new? Since when can I not port over lava? Oh, okay. There it goes. I guess that was just a message of it, like, just not working at low power, maybe. +1 leather of poison resist. Okay, that's just worse than fire. All right, cool. We got gloves. Let's enchant them. Now we have like, now we can train some armor. Squeeze out an AC. Resist cold is the only resist I don't have. Wow. Manual of Ice Magic. Yeah, it's just, but I don't think there's much. I mean, Ozo's armor is actually not bad for this character. It's often like 6 or 7 AC. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we got a Necropolis. I have no Revel. Okay, we're just marked. Let's go up. Owned. All right, do me a favor. Get the hell off the stairs. Let me go up. Okay, that's the vault's entrance. Wow, just a Jivia altars out here? That's rare that you just find a random Jivia altar in dungeon. I don't know what this random like weird looking tile is. If that's the necropolis, I don't know. Ooh, condenser vein. Take that. No, this is it. This is necropolis. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Damn. This guy hits for 43 plus 20 elect. Has medium resists. Pretty much always skip Necropolis. I think you often skip Necropolis. And I think you often. I think you'll like you just go in because it's free to look at it. But I think a lot of the times on like your average character, you'll do like a room, you know, you'll do like one or two rooms, skip another. Like the portal ones, the ones where you have to go through a portal to get in, are the most dangerous. The ones with doors, it kind of depends on what the loot is. If the loot's really good and it's dangerous, then you might want to use consumables. You know, retally open the door. When you find them early, it's a definite skip a lot of the time. Like you look and then you say, "Well, I can't do this on this character." Like I can certainly do these if like the loot is good. Here, the loot's not even good, but this guy is also not particularly. He's something I could defeat, but let's see. Here we have artifact boots, which definitely interest me. I'm very big on artifact auxiliaries, on Coglins in particular. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read Telly, open the door. This guy's just a dude. Okay. +1 boots of resist. I just have an 8 resist poison, right? So I would never wear these over +2 boots of anything, especially flying, which is useful. Here we have net, fog, bunch of gold, fear. Oh no, that's fear, not fog. And isn't this the same ghost in the other vault too? Does this mean that like this dude died 2 times in Necropoli? Yeah. Well, this one is something I'm going to do for sure. Yeah, let's grab some cheap Evo. Nice. Is this guy fast by any chance? Yeah, this guy's not fast, and I have apportation, right? I should actually have trained like 2 T-Loc, but whatever. Give me that scroll of ammo. All right. We got some like medium stuff at the cost of a teleport scroll and some piety. This is a good entrance for a hunter, I'd say. This moat is just gonna own them. Yeah, what I was gonna say is I can grab like ice with the manual, and that's probably worth it because I'm basically training a +3 apt of armor. Yeah, if I could find blink, I'd be very happy. Like the spell blink. Super good spell for it's good for anyone, but very good for a hunter. Oh, Jorgren's over here. Okay. Yeah, Gazarin, that's definitely true. If you're a hunter, I mean, you're gonna have characters where you're not prioritizing or pumping in, so you're gonna have characters where you can cast like low level stuff like blink and apportation, but not much that higher. But like you're gonna have characters like where you just have like 11 or 12 int, like this one, and then you find spells that are like like low level spells that are useful. Like any summon is good for getting away from stuff. Like I got this is pretty typical. Like I've got apportation, I've got swiftness to get away from stuff early, and I've got Ozo's armor to just give myself like free AC. But yeah, you're incentivized to not wear heavy armor, so casting is something you can do pretty easily. It's an interesting vault. Yeah, I still got that manual, and like, yeah, I'm getting 5 AC off of armor. Okay, a thermic dynamo. Oh wow, what a sweet sword. I mean, it's a long sword, but it has valor, which I don't know what that does. Oh right. Okay, this is the new like Legend of Zelda sword. Fires beams. I heard this seems quite good. Like the brand, I mean. They misspelled valor. They miss anything with the O. They're gonna hit it with that OU. That's just the lore of DCSS. Basilisk Draugr. All right. Well, as long as I got this manual, I'm gonna keep training it. It's possible I get F Cloud up, I guess. I think DCSS is canonically happening in Australia. Like it's got boomerangs, quokka. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Like all the anytime you see like anytime I've seen a like a nature doc about like the most dangerous whatever, it's either Australia or Africa. Man, this manual is going crazy. Ogres dwell in basements in Australia. I believe it. Okay, we finally got done with the manual. I'm just gonna grab one more spell casting because it's cheap, and then we'll go back to like fighting. Man, Evo's super cheap, although not a huge reason to train it other than condenser vein. Yeah, yeah. A lot of places got some British stuff going on in them for reasons. Oh yeah, let's go back, see what we skipped. Go kill Sigmund. They tend to say R noir. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like, I feel like a lot of people like watching English shows who are like American anyway. I could say that. And then they also like reading like fantasy novels, and it just feels like the way they talk in England, it feels like some kind of made up like fantasy land. Like it feels like if you went there, you might be able to find like a mountain dwarf. Oh, I didn't even see this. There's an acquirement scroll right there. How lucky. Okay, what do you got for me? Eh, well, manual dodging's pretty good. These acid scales are just basically my gizmo in acid dragon scale form. I already have Alec, Arpoise, and Corrosion, and Rampage is. This is probably the character I least want Rampage on. So, seems like easy manual. Yeah. We're just going to train dodging now. Okay, we got Swamp and Spider. I'm going to go to Swamp. I like Swamp a lot better for a range character. As you can see, it's like more open. Swamp, Shoals, Snake tend to be better for a hunter than Spider. Besides the fact that Spider is just kind of more dangerous in general, I find. Chainmail of, I mean, it's got some things, but pretty much never using that on a range character. Outside of like a few enemies, most of these things are going to be free. Okay, nice. More blink. I'll take it. Flight also is kind of nice here. Flight is one of those things that I don't like. It's not like I prioritize it heavily. Uh, but it's nice to have, and particularly on range characters or characters with pole arms, you can sometimes like just get free kills. All right, this guy I'm actually gonna move toward because I don't want him to put his dudes between us. It's an interesting vault. Just be a little careful around bog bodies without resist cold. I mean, 1v1, I don't think they're going to be a problem. It's more just like if there's a bunch of them or if they're like hanging around with other things I'm fighting. The damage can add up. Ghouls always not to be underestimated. Their tile looks shitty, but they do pretty good damage. Oh wow, that guy's got a hand cannon with resists on it. Okay, manual dodging is done. Defenses aren't like horrendous. I mean, 14 AC isn't a lot, but 27 EV ain't bad. Yeah. The double fire resist, like I already have my first pip of fire, but I could see using that if like if I switch off armor and I don't have any resist fire, I could see using that for a bit if it's relevant to the branch. Ringmail I don't mind wearing if it's real good. Yeah, I mean, double fire, strength, that's not going to do it. If it was like very highly enchanted, that could be a contender though. I could go like Meth Cloud into F Cloud. That's not an absurd thing to do. I wish I had some like incidental int, like if I had like 13 or 14 int instead of 11. If you get lucky with the Elenomas and or Fence Striders, you can walk out of here with a lot of good wand charges. Okay, we gained an AC. Do I want to go? I think I'm going to grab some more Evo just because it's so cheap. Let's go Finesse. I think I'm going to duel this guy. Get some more life. And just also not have him directly next to me. Okay, we got a revelation. I like that. Let's finesse it early this time, since everything seems to be mited. Yeah, let's get Meth Cloud up. That can be useful. I actually like being in this Poison Cloud since that Death Drake is right there. Okay. Swamp's not too bad. Let's grab F Cloud. That's gonna, as we get F Cloud will get closer, and then we can finish that off. Because we already grabbed air for swiftness. We grabbed a ton of ice because of the manual and Ozos, so we're well positioned to get that. Let's check out Spider. Wow, plate mail of archery. Ooh, +4 hat of whatever is good. Rampage and resist negative. Okay. Man, Wycliffe has like the coolest gear. I'm not sure how plate armor of archery works. I have to take a look at that. I mean, I know it's like it doesn't slow your fire speed as much, but I'm gonna have to like really take a good look at that. All right, let's grab finesse and head down. Pull this guy up. This guy's just like a dude, right? I mean, he has Hellfire Mortar. Let's move. Had a Hellfire Mortar range. See if we can get a net on him. Okay. All right, so 1527. Yeah, this is a free AC. And I guess, free resist negative. And then how does this work? It has half of the normal encumbrance? All right, I mean, 9 encumbrance is still a lot, though. It's like chain. And I'm giving up, I get 11 AC and it costs me 17 EV. All right, yeah, this is not a thing that will be used. Also can't cast in it. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it, but that's not going to do it. I'm going to need something a little bit lighter, even if it has archery on it. All right, so alchemy, conj, air, right? F Cloud's at 19, and F Cloud's at 50. Let's finesse here. Rad roaches or something I don't want hanging out too long, although it seems like we're fine. Okay, Mephitic's like just basically there. I think something like this will do it for F Cloud. And we're going to get marked here, I guess. It's fine. Floor is just about over anyways. All right. Wow. I like the +6 dex, but negative cold and harm is not my favorite. Hey, what's up, Baze? Welcome. Just doing Coglin Hunter things, checking out the new stuff in Trunk. All right, so let's find a staircase that isn't in line of sight of Roxanne, if possible. Oh, this is Spider 4 already. Okay. All right. Well, this is like the ending, I'm pretty sure. Let's... I don't love these sarcophagus or whatever they are. Yeah. They lead me to believe that maybe there is, scarab beetles or whatever they're called, which are quite dangerous. This is definitely spell casting for this. Let's finesse. I don't know. Baze, past month or so, I've been playing like old versions to play old combos, so that's why I'm playing this to see what the new stuff is. So far, what I've seen, there's new egos for weapons. So there's Valor for swords, which is when you're above a certain HP, they fire a beam. And I know each weapon has like a new ego. I know Pole Arms has Entangle, which is like constrict stuff. The slime change is big. The slime is much more dangerous now. You can't. First of all, there's like a ton of new enemies. And you can't leave slime 5, like use the stairs until you kill TRJ. So that's pretty big. Yeah. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where you're probably going to do Vaults 5 now instead of before, where it was just like I did slime 90% of the time. I'm curious about the new enemies, though. There's some kind of amoeba. There's like a slime dra. Looks very spicy. Hmm. It depends on the character, I guess. It's also nice that Vault actually has loot. You're definitely not getting any loot from Abyss. And like the reason why Vaults was more dangerous than Slime was because it's harder to leave, and Abyss is definitely harder to leave. So I don't know. All right, we almost got F Cloud, which is nice. Ugh. I think I'm gonna use a blank scroll. I don't want to. I don't want to die. Basically. Yep. I knew it'd be Scaraby. Okay. I think I'm good. 10%. Maybe I'm not good. Let's grab one more of each. And just read another telly. So I can kill these guys pretty easy, but when they get on top of you to start and you're slow, that's not where I want to. It's very easy to get into trouble. So I'd rather just use the teleport early rather than have to use the blink. Wow, this orb is amazing. Energy, it has slow, but still, energy, will, and 9 int is. I could see using that. The hat of intelligence. All right, those are the S branches. Okay, I think we're gonna go. It's either Vault or Elf. Either one is fine. I've got 4 will and all the resists I need. Let's go check out Elf. I think they'll be happy to see me. Okay, we got an ice cave. Sometimes people will say like as a range character, how do you deal with things that have repel missiles? And the trick is to keep firing. Very distant. All right, let's read Rebel. Brand weapon. Okay. Oh shit! Thanks, Gnome. I didn't even see that. I was looking at the three yellows up top. I didn't even see the other one. I'm the only person where reading Revelation can throw me off the trail. Hmm. All right. I have no resist cold, but then again, what a place to find it, right? There you go. Plus 10 crystal plate of the moon. That's something I can wear, right? Can fire once every Thanksgiving. Makes me sick. What is that? Oh, Kyria's mail coat. This is the worst. I mean, it's got 10 encumbrance, but damn. I was really hoping these would be gloves of cold resist. That would have been sick. I don't think these are. I don't think these do anything. Yeah, it's only thrown weapons. Blech. There's this, but this is just strictly worse than the than Kyria's mail. Hmm. Yeah, unfortunate. Good stuff for like a melee dude with throwing. I just don't think it's realistic for me to like wear the mail. Like if I put this on, now I'm firing at 1.2, 1.3. That's just not acceptable. Damn, I'm rich. 3,800 gold? How the hell do I have this much gold? Definitely buy resist. This. Yeah, boots of stealth, not going to do it. All right. Okay. I think we're good, right? 8% on F Cloud. Yeah, I'll grab like one more spell casting, and then I'll call it a day on that, and then we'll go more melee probably. Actually, maybe we'll get dual. Just throw an F cloud on them. What in the hell? Oh, okay. Thought I went to the Shadow Realm. I got the typical like teleport into Blade, but the walls are so weird. I was like, what the hell just happened? I thought I don't know where the hell I was. I was in some crazy like this thing too, the weird looking trap. I was like, oh shit, I definitely went into some new realm that's never even been seen before outside of Trunk. Yeah, let's just retally. Okay, this is acceptable, I guess. Let's move towards stairs. Let's get finesse. 53 damage. That's what you're doing? All right. Yeah, they look cool. It just like scared me. I wasn't sure what happened. For like a split second, I thought I got abyssed, which seemed like unlikely. All right, yeah, let's get the enchant. Since we opened this anyway, we'll just come in here and get our enchant weapons. Max out the hand cannon. Blade Talisman of the Old World. All right, we did it. More fancy tiles. Yeah, although is that considered end of branch? It's just blade. I mean, I agree that it's cool that it has a fancy tile. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. Let's actually before we deal with him, wish I had tambourine here. Let's heal wounds. Let's go up. Hey, what's up, Ragoon? Do I really need to finish elves? No. I mean, I could not finish elves, but I have the tools to. So I would like to, and then get the loot. Let's see. My invo, I think, is... Yeah, I still need a little bit more for duel. Yeah, I think this character's pretty well positioned to beat elf. Like, cloud magic is very strong against them. No, I don't go very high invo with Oka other than trying to get, like, titles, but... Like, duel is at 14%. That tends to be something you use when you really want it to work. So, like I'm pretty far into the game, and now I'm getting it. It's not like something I prioritize. I go to 8 invo for finesse, but 12 invo is what gets you duel. So, since, like, the price is, like, comparable to... It's, like, comparable to fighting, I guess. But everything's, like, kind of decent. So that this is usually around the time I do that, when I want to, like... You know, like, if I get into a spot where I get knocked down a third of my HP, and there's, like, a bunch of dangerous elves, like a elf master archer, annihilator, I might want to duel one, you know, and deal with him solo. Dagger of the Endless March. Okay. Oh, the guy's got Mule. Sweet. I'm a fan of Mule, especially on a Coglin. Cannon shoots like a crystal spear. Yeah, literally. Except it's got better range. Okay, I picked up a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I use this hand cannon over Mule. And let's put on Mule over Alec. Do the old flame freeze. What is the damage? Damage rating on hand cannon is 50. Damage rating on Mule is 47, and that's before... I'm pretty sure that's before... Yeah, that's before the brands, so... Pretty good. Delay is 1.0 on cannons, that is correct. But with Oka, you do have the benefit of finesse when you want it. Yeah, I love Mule. Like, being able to just move backward while you fire is pretty good. Cloak of corrosion resistance. Okay, I already have that. You're not a Mule fan? I like anything that helps you move around. I'm a fan of. It's like Rampage though. Like, you have to know you have it, so you're not gonna, like, use it, you know, on a like, if you're on the stairs and you planned on, like, firing from the stairs and then going up when you want to, you can't do that. You have to pull it up first. It's not RNG though. You know it's gonna happen. Like I know sometimes it doesn't happen, but you just play like it always happens. And then when it doesn't, it's just whatever. It's just like a normal hand cannon. It's not like it's Chaos Brand where it's really RNG. Like you're playing it with the assumption that you'll move backward. Range skill is above 18. No, my range skill is exactly 18 for Mendeley. All right, let me see if I missed anything here. There's usually not a lot of reason to go beyond Mendeley unless it's very cheap. There's a +3 leather I might put on actually over the fire resist. I think I'd rather have 3 AC over second pip of fire. Or I don't know, 2 AC? No, 3. Yeah. Let's put that on. And let's head to vaults. Okay, we got another Necropolis. Unfortunately, I don't have Revelation. So hopefully we can find it. Just scream and monster will find you. Very true. Yeah, I needed some trunk in my life, Sally. Like, I mean, how can you not love Mule? Like, I just get to fire on stuff and then I kite it automatically. Like, come on. You can't beat that. Distant funeral chant. Okay. There is a lot of QOL. Yeah, it's great. I love free movement. Look, these guys can't even catch me. Because there's so many situations where there's a lot of situations where all you want to do is move backward, right? Like you see something and usually it's correct to move backward. With this, you get to move backward, but also hit them. You can't beat it. It should be fixed? What do you mean fixed? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, that doesn't seem like something that needs to be fixed. That just seems like something that's good. I don't think anything needs to be nerfed when there's like a portion of people who are don't even like it. Okay, it says nearby. Could mean anything. Wow, I haven't seen an Undying Armory in a long time. The range unrans are all very good, yes. They're like the best weapons in the game, pretty much. Everything except sniper is OP, and sniper can be OP. It just like requires like a game's worth of XP to use. But all the other ranged enemy range weapons are the best things in the game. Like seriously, Stormbow, Zephyr, Punk, and Mule are all like extraordinarily good. I mean, Zephyr's the best, and then Stormbow probably. The old Mark Shark. I think I'm going to finesse here. Oh, yeah, and Damnation. Thanks, Bally. That is also OP. Usually you leave Necropolis. I mean, I if it's an early Necropolis, I usually leave it. I'm not leaving when I'm strong and there's loot to be gained. That seems a little overly cautious. I mean, certainly you should like look at what's inside and try to judge, whether you can beat it or not. But just leaving without doing nothing, I don't know. You just don't even enter? You got to at least enter and look. Yeah, for sure. Like, there's no way when you're this late in the game, like vaults level, you definitely want to like consider doing it if it has loot that seems good. If it doesn't have loot that seems good, then there's no reason to. Yeah, finesse halves it, so yeah, that would be 0.5. You don't even have to hero though. Like when you get the hero is something you use earlier. Uh like when you don't have min delay, especially, hero is great. It's still good, but a lot of times it's not necessary. You can just finesse and that's all you need to do. Yeah, it's quite good. It's good for any character that is going to find finesse and or hero to be very good. It's just attacking twice as fast is obviously good. What the hell is excluded here? Iron statues? I don't even know what this is. Oh, the gold dragon's outside somehow. Wow. Okay, thanks. I I got 3,000 for an acquirement. It's not good. I just lost $2,300. It makes me sick. Yeah, it's all right. We're still ahead on acquirements this game. We got I think we got a dodging manual and this +10 hand cannon, so all right, let's see what else we got. These are the most dangerous, is these ones with the portals. Definitely want to be careful here. Not Batman. I know this guy. This is like absurdly dangerous. I probably won't go in here, even though the loot is decent. It's just too hard. So yeah. I'm pretty like when it comes to those portal vaults in Necropoli, I'm very cautious about those. All right, let's finesse. Let's hit her. Let's silence. I don't want her to cast. Oh, good. I'll silence the whole squad if I have to. Let's condenser vein too while we're at it. And net. Yeah, I know Nicole is nearby. Oh, I'm in silence. Right. All right, cool. We got Zanata's pretty much the most dangerous thing. Maybe Menace. Outside of Menace, Zanata is one of the more dangerous things you could find here. Okay. Yeah, we can turn off enchant weapons. I don't think I need those. I don't need brand weapons. Just tired of looking at them. So leather armor of cold resistance. It's another acquirement. Fungal Fista cloak. Is this? I feel like this isn't good for me. Your cloak can. I can wear extra gloves. Oh, it takes my helmet slot. I see. Yeah, I don't have like for to wear this cloak, you have to have gloves that are better than your helmet, which I don't. I don't even necessarily care about like I'll just hold on to this requirement because it can be useful. I just don't have. I don't have the tools that would make it useful. Yeah, Mule is so insane. I love Mule. Like, especially when you get the benefit of 2 cannons, so you're just kind of owning stuff and moving backward. Manual of Alchemy, Enfeeble. Yeah, I don't. Oh, whoa. Gel's Gavid, I guess, is possible. I mean, it's something I'd like to cast, just not something I can cast. No, you can't get dual Mule. Not without. There used to be a way to do it with like. There used to be a bug with Maurice that involved giving him shit, and then he'd go to the Abyss and make copies or something. I forget, but normally no, you can't get 2 uniques. It's just never possible. Probably. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hero just to see. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can just look at this, right? 0.2 for each level. So 5 levels gives me an AC. It's not great. Probably just more fighting. Dual mule would be sick, though. Just fly back 2 tiles each time. Ooh, this is spicy. This is definitely a finesse and F cloud situation. Can Zamzvazar give you a chaos version of an unrand you already have? I feel like it cannot. I don't know for sure, but it seems highly unlikely. Oh, there's a revelation. Oh, it's in this vault. Okay, so it's reasonable I didn't get it. We have salt in here. Let's pull these guys up. And Mephitic Cloud. Probably back up. Salt is like, I don't have Revel, so if I don't find it, it's not the end of the world. It can be very dangerous, but I will go in and check it out. Should I find it? $28 EV, not enough. I'm gonna get like a couple more. Okay, I see a saltling. That probably means yeah. That's got to be salt over there. Let's finesse it up. Let's throw a cloud on this guy. Well, no. I don't get damage from moving back into a wall. No, you can put a wall behind you or whatever, a thing behind you, and prevent yourself from moving. No, you totally said it right. I don't know if English isn't your first language, you're doing pretty good. Never really had an issue understanding you. I'm always impressed by that because if I tried to speak any other language, I would sound ridiculous. All right, let's go with hero and finesse. Maybe we can stick it out here, although it's going to be tough. Yeah, I'm moving backward, but I think I'm winning this fight. Okay. The nice thing about salt is it's moving me away from the stairs, but it's moving me into fog, which breaks line of sight, which is nice in a lot of cases. Like, I don't mind moving out of line of sight in these areas because salt is like, you can be strong enough to kill one or two things at a time, but it can be very easy to get into like, just get pulled into the mix, you know? Okay, I see fancy things, but they're not things I can use. Like, this is definitely some broad axe mastery I can't use. Yeah, let's stick with that. It's kind of a nombo with I think I want to move back. And then we can use Ozo's armor. Do these guys care about ice? Yeah. Let's throw F Cloud on, like, the squad here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about getting, like, surrounded. Even those guys who are, like, complete garbage, when they're all mited, they're definitely non-trivial if you get surrounded. Oh yeah, the serpent guardians are a thing too. +2 ice dragon scales. These have encumbrance 11. Yeah, see, I just saw a pole arm of entanglement. That seems like a good brand. It just, like, when you attack with stuff, when you attack with your pole arm, it grabs it and constricts. Helmet of light. I don't think I'm ever wearing that over +4 hat. Even if I enchant it, I think I just don't care about that. I think I'd rather have some stealth. All right, I don't think we found much. Yeah, there's a it's an axe. There's no cannons to be had here. Found enough cannons for 3 Coglin games. Ooh. It's like, is this like a milliner vault? I see fancy hats. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Robe of the Chill Winds, eh? Oh, Crown of Vanglory. Interesting. Can I wear, what is this? Lets me wear 2 additional rings. Can I do that with Coglin? Does anyone know? Does this allow me to wear rings? I mean, I gotta just try it out because, like, if it doesn't, I don't care if it breaks because the drawback is horrible. Drawback's horrible anyway, honestly. All right, let me finish this floor and then we'll see. I suspect it doesn't work. You know why it would suck if it worked almost is because it would suck if, like, I had great rings in these vaults that I've been leaving behind and I should have been grabbing them just in case I find this unrand, right? So Radiate, that's a good spell. Yeah, it doesn't work. I didn't think so. Okay. Radiate's like right there too. And Alchemy is like my best apt. Yeah, I'm going to get a Radiate up. That's good for... I don't have Blink, so if I get surrounded, that is a spell I might want to use just to kill things. Yeah, let's move here and run a little bit. How does it look? 13%. I wish I had Faith, but I don't have... I think I don't have the Coward title, so if nothing else, I might get that. Yeah, for real. Although Vainglory is not something I often use on any character. For me to use Vainglory, I gotta be... First of all, I have to be able to mitigate the downside. So, like, I might use it on an Oka character because I can at least duel or whatever. And then I also have to have 4 good rings, which is not common. So it's not something it's a very niche piece of headgear. Can't wait for Vault 5. I feel like I should check out Slime, though, because it's new. But I might do Vaults first because I know it's easier. Irradiate 9%. Let's grab like... Let's grab like one more. Oops, that's the wrong one. I think with dual, I think you can probably do that. But you could also just get out of a situation is part of why I like it. But yeah, I would definitely use it on an Oka character if I had... if I had the the rings to support it. I don't think I'm taking Shroom Cloak. I don't want negative 10 HP strength and int. And I don't have gloves that are good with it, so let's just take the gold. Okay. Now these are gloves I do like. Int 3 and Slay. C. Yeah, we lose some AC, gain int and Slay. I love it. I want both those things. Does it just reapply when you leave? I don't know, Sally Roses. I'm not sure. Gauntlets of War, but big brain. Yeah, it's like gauntlets of studious battle. Ragoon, I would recommend always taking Slime Rune 2 until Trunk changed Slime to be much more deadly. But for now, we're going to go to Depths. Oh, that was unwise. Let's move here, and then here, and then here, and then go up. It's a lot of things. This is a good place for a radiate, though. And also Mephitic. If this was NetHack, Mule would definitely blast you into the deep water and drown you. Yeah, probably. I kind of do want to see what Slime's doing, and this is a strong character, so. I can't go up? I'm not even sure how I got moved. Oh, the new brand. This dude's got concussion. This dude's got concussion ass brand, which moves you backward, which I think is actually probably one of the worst brands for the player to use, but very dangerous on an enemy. No, no, no. I want to see stuff. I don't need to win this Coglin. I've won all the Coglins, so I much rather see stuff. I'm okay with dying. Um, let's read Fear. It's a very dangerous depths entrance. Jesus. Let's quaff and Viz and Hero and go down. Yeah, between this guy flaying me and oh good, we get to kill these guys and then go back down with Hero and Viz and some Rev. Yeah, let's bring armor up to 8. Grab an AC. Okay, very exciting entrance here. Wow, Ancient Lich. That's hilarious. An item emerges from the abyss. Perhaps it's an incitement to worship or even an insult. Is this Oka specific? Is that why he's offering me this useless phantom mirror? Ooh. Manual of Invo and Evo. That's good for title. I need to check that real quick. Okay, we got Goblin at Arms already. I don't think I have Coward. Yeah. Yeah, bot's been dead. I know like GF got like some kind of like he was like using the bot, but like it doesn't have any of the user defined stuff somewhere. But okay, we got shafted. I don't have revelation. I think I'm just gonna read teleport here and fog. Okay, this also seems bad. Let's read telly again. Okay, this also seems bad. I feel like if this is what I think it is, I have to land on the outside for it to not be bad, pretty much. Okay, this is probably like the best I can hope for. You got Gozag's penance title yesterday? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the Oka one today. Probably after after I finish off getting. Actually, I don't even know what I was going for here. I didn't set a skill thing. Okay, let's take this up. Yeah, it is a very bad floor to get shafted into. So I'm glad we got out without too much trouble. Pull these guys up. Irradiate. It's just this floor is it's very easy to get flanked if you can go one way and then stuff just comes from the other side. Yeah, and if you're not paying attention and you auto explore, especially, like, can get into big trouble. A lot of non-trivial things on this floor too. It's kind of funny to have Rampage and Mule. Okay, we killed the Shrike with little problem. Hey, what's up, Golga Papas? Yeah, hand cannon is a one-handed range weapon. It's kind of like it's just like a really like an end game weapon. It's kind of like a one-handed arbalist almost if you look at the like damage it does. Yeah, it's loud, but it's better than a hand crossbow, I think. I think it has higher base damage, but yeah, it requires 18 to get to Mindale. And we're playing a Coglin, which if you haven't played, if you don't know what a hand cannon is, then you probably haven't seen Coglin, which is like they can wield, they can dual wield. They can dual wield, but they can't wear jewelry, and they get to make like a gizmo, which is like at level 14 you get this thing that's like a collection of different traits, some of them unique to the gizmo mechanic. Ooh, Juggernaut. Let's hit him with Curar. Let's finesse. Kill him. Actually, let's irradiate. Yeah. I'm not sure. Could have sworn it was slightly better in some way. You used to be able to, because you used to be able to start with a hand crossbow. And I mean, that was a great weapon. Okay. Manual of dodging. Wow. They used to be weaker, but they were still like very good. I think they had base damage 13. So when you started it, it was almost like starting with like a ranged demon weapon. No, ammunition's been gone for a while. Ammunition just doesn't exist. The way range works now is it keys off of dexterity. You don't have ammunition, but they're encumbered by wearing armor with encumbrance, basically. So you have to wear lighter armor. That's like the trade-off. Ooh, snipe. Damn, it has negative fire, though, which kind of stinks. I think snipe. I haven't got this yet, though. Not that I'm, like, able to... It basically lets you get... It gives you, like, range stabs. It's a cool weapon, or a cool ability. I just don't think I can do it on this character. I can't have negative fire. Yeah, I mean, the strength is somewhat irrelevant, too. Yeah, it's funny to... Just the thought of sniping with a hand cannon to me is funny, though. Thing is, like, if this guy's confused and I'm firing with a hand cannon, like, why am I trying to snipe? That guy's dead. Just shooting a guy while he's confused. He's gonna die. Oh, sweet. Revelation. I didn't have any of those. Oh, it's nobody. This guy's always interesting. I think this guy has cold resist, right? Yeah. I'm haunted, huh? Okay, finally got him. That guy requires killing a few times. These guys are very dangerous if you've never seen them before. Wormholes, they fire they blink with you like phantoms, and their breath will teleport you. Darts and javelins are in the game and are countable. Yeah. They just throwables still work. I think basically the same. It's just ammunition because what you end up doing on the range starts, like if you start a hunter, you end up not being a hunter because you don't want to use your ammo, like mulch ammo on non-trivial things or on trivial things, I should say. So you end up trying to like if you find like a venom dagger, it's like you're training range using a venom dagger. It just like you can die and never really have done anything range. You know what I mean? That was part of the reason. You don't have to micromanage ammo or like have to take Oka to get ammo. There's POG. Very interested in that. Yes. I would like passage and dimensional bullseye. And we will now train T-Loke. Yeah, there's definitely less throwables in the game. Okay. This is odd entrance, I know, and it's a pretty good one for Hunter. Yeah, you still get if you have Oka, you're gonna get enough. It's really just that like when you play old crawl, like anything that has jabs has like 18 of them. You just get like a million of them. And you can also like uh kite them until they run out of jabs and then pick them up. It's not like that anymore. Okay, that's depths. Let's go grab info manual for that title. Because as soon as when I get POG going, that's when I'm going to want to start training. And now we have either vaults or slime. I'm probably going to go do vaults first because it's the enemy it's dangerous, but it's like the enemy I know. Yeah. I'm going to go grab a drink of water. Would I rather do it here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know that I would use... I might not use mule in slime. I'd have to think about that. I might swap for that, but... Oh, there is a hatch, too. That's good. We're going to start off with no hatch, but if at some point we will hatch it up. Yeah. We're not going to fire down here. I don't want to make noise. I want to pull things up, kill them on vaults 4. The worst thing you can do if you're going to go down the center is make noise. Like, reading ammo feels good and is also horrible. I wish I'd blink. Yeah, you got to be really really feeling yourself to read ammo. All right. I thought maybe we could save finesse. Yeah, let's hero pull up. Okay. Just want to make sure. What is this? That's a warden, but he's coming up with us, I think. Yeah. These guys are somewhat dangerous. Okay. What does this look like now? POG 4. Yeah, I want a little bit more on that. Let's quaff resist. Meth clouded up. Quaff a heal wounds. I think there's still a lich down here. That's like the most dangerous thing. I'm going to finesse again. Okay, there's a warden showed up, but he's next to us. dangerous stuff here. Okay, that's a warden. Now, once I go up, I have to... now I'm going to use the hatch because I don't want to get trapped in the middle. Yeah, and see, this is exactly why I don't like taking the hatch immediately, is because, like, if I just take the hatch to begin with, it's basically what this is now, except there's also all those vault guards. So, okay, worst telly ever. Okay, this is reasonable. Let's read fog, finesse, hero. Just want to get the range to 5 on POG. Yeah, I'm making a bunch of noise, so stuff. It's not surprising that stuff keeps coming, but that's fine. Also, like, I'm gonna grab dispersal too. Ooh, a manual fighting. Wow, very lucky with the manuals this game. Okay, well, we got the rune. It's nice when you have the when you have 4 more willpower and you can't be marked. That's like, it's pretty nice. Let's finesse. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna blink. I don't care for this at all. Okay, that's got to be it, right? Yeah, okay, we hit it. And dispersal is at 11%. All right, let's grab one more. Dispersal is very good on staircases. Would have been a good one, like, entering vaults when I was, like, pulling stuff out. Okay, we regained control of the center here. Yeah, 8% is fine on that. All right, we need 21.1 for title. Hmm. I wish this was further enchanted. I wouldn't mind a Steam Scales with like Dex and Slay. Let me go see that Ring Mail of Cold resist. 3 AC for 4 EV. I fire at 1.1. And I get all my resists. So I think I'm going to wear this. Let's enchant it. And yeah, we'll rock with this. Just gives me everything. So yeah, I'm gonna wield the Elec cannon for slime, I think. And let's go check it out. Okay, immediately marked. It's great. What is this? It's fast. Slowly slimify the target. I don't know what that means. What's dispersal? Let's pull these guys up. Slimifying. Okay, what does that mean? Turn me into a slime. That seems not good. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that does. Well, I got the shit contaminated out of me, though. Star jelly. Drains magic. Okay. Shield is halved, but you deal more damage with two-handed weapons. Interesting. Oh, wow. Weird stairs. Oh, wow. You can't even go up on slime 2? Huh. Hmm. That's tough. All right, let's hero finesse. There's nothing I could really do about that, I don't think. Could maybe warp. Okay. Let's cancel. Okay, dispersal putting in work here. Yeah, slime is definitely scarier now. I didn't know you couldn't go up anywhere. I thought it was just slime 5. Man, slime is crazy now. Probably partially, I don't know really what everything does. Like, those star things are firing starburst at me. I don't really know how to stop that. What? That's 14%. Oh yeah, I guess the mute kind of ruined it. Okay, this has to be. There's no telly. Oof, man, that is rough. All right, well, I guess I'm canceling. Okay, I'm not dead. It's a blank for sure. Haste, heal, heal, heal. Let's do this. Let's grab magic. Dispersal. The old slime draw. Okay, that was fun. I think I'm gonna quaff mute. Yeah, get rid of int. -3 int. Yeah, like you can't hurt these, right? Oh no, you can. Okay. Oh no, I don't know if you can or not. It's hit and summon more of itself. Lovely. How did I get mutated? A bunch of contamination and shining eyes, I would guess. Let me cancel some of this contam. I don't know why I'm getting on these stairs like it means anything. I can't go up. Yeah, emotional comfort stairs for real. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing vaults a lot more than slime in the coming days. 100%. Well, you don't necessarily get mutated, but once you get yellow contam, it's going to blow up and some stuff's going to happen. Wow, cool walls. All right, there is the royal jelly. Let's read ammo. Let's dimensional bullseye royal jelly. Okay. I can't breathe? These stars are annoying. They're still here. All right. Well, we killed TRJ, so we can get out now, at least. Oh, shit. Arbalist of Damnation. Yeah, I can't use that, unfortunately. Got Valiance. All right, we can go up now. Wow, slime is scary. All right, let's get Mule back. And let's head to Zot. I got one Rebel. Yeah. Yeah, it's been interesting. Like, I guess like slime is by far the like the newest revelation here. Ooh, Berserk is bad. Let's move away. Like, I don't know, the comment, like, if it was just old slime and you couldn't go back up, that alone would be dangerous. The new enemies seem like crazy. And I know part of it is just that I'm not used to it, but I don't know. Those star slimes. I have to really do a deep dive on them. There was something that was contaminating me too. Oh no, that was probably the shining eyes. I forgot. The shining eyes don't straight up mutate you now. They contam, so that's probably what that was. Like, you can no longer just break line of fire with them. That was, by the way. What? Whoa. Well, that's interesting. That's kind of interesting. That's like a nerf to dispersal traps. They charge now. I never seen that. Whoa. That's so much, man. That is so much better for like Tomb. Like, you don't just get infinitely dispersed now. All right. Yeah, this is why I love dispersal. The spell, not the trap, on in the end game, especially, and on a ranger, where I can pull stuff up and then just shoot it away from me if I need to. Especially like when you get like these floors where something's constricting you or stopping you from moving or casting or whatever, or can push you off the stairs. Okay, I think I want a dimensional bullseye the summoner. This is hilarious. Having rampage and mule is like I can bounce everywhere. Interesting. Mummies with swords vault. Wow, this is a wild ass vault. don't know. That vault kind of scares me. If something opens that, I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Ooh, Parget. I don't think Parget swims. If I could get him on the other side of this. What in the hell is that? Eye of Draining is back? Whoa. It's got a cool ass tile. It went from red to like aquamarine gray. Okay, this looks like a good place to finesse. That's a cacodemon from Doom. Yeah, that's like old. They used to be Eyes of Draining. They were red though in Old Crawl. Get shot. The hell? Mummy with a gun. It's a chaos gun too. What is this? Is a wild ass vault. Yeah, these mummies all have like chaos guns. Okay, we have Invo title. How do I open this without it being a nightmare? At least there's no Zot traps that I see. Wow. Man, this is shitty. I mean, I guess the disperse isn't actually even that bad on this character. Like, I don't mind getting knocked around when I'm range. No Doom timer? I have Doom. My Doom percentage is up here. It's at 0. Yeah, there's very few things that give you Doom. It's like Ravens and I don't know, maybe Mummy Curses do it. Summon horrible things. It's pretty minimal. Last last run, your dwarf got doomed twice. You can get them from like Draugrs and Ravens, but like it's more something that melee guys will get because you'll get close. Like on a range guy, it's like you just kill everything before it even gets close enough to give you doom. Yeah, the bot's been down for a while. All right, we got Tesseract. Let's start moving toward it. Thing with Tesseract is like you need to not let it the specter of it kill you. Like don't do crazy shit just because it exists. You know, you could still rest and like move there in a reasonable amount of time. You don't have to like rush in and kill yourself trying to get to it. Let's quaff haste and hero and move in. Like I'm still gonna like, you know, back up and fight things in a reasonable manner. There's an Orb of Winter. Let's resist. And I'm gonna read fog so I don't get dispersed, and then we'll see what's what. Yeah, Ragoon. I'm well aware of Lam Lobot. I've had it in my chat, but the bots are down. None of the bots are working anywhere. It's been down for 5 or 6 weeks. Okay. Yeah, we're just pretty good shape to shoot any of these orbs in the face. All right, let us quaff ambrosia. And okay, there's a guy here. Let's cure. And ambrosia. Okay, cure. Kill this. Orbs of Winter at last. Whoa, it's got animations now. All right, Tesseract is dead. Man, how exciting. Man, they put some cool shit in this game. Yeah, for real. We've been asking. What the hell am I training fire magic? I didn't put that on. All right, give me that orb. And where's brilliance? I think I forgot passage. I even had it, and I didn't use it all game, but I could have. Probably would have been useful in slime at some point. Train dodge? No, I can't train dodge. I want my invocations title, so I can't go above 21.1. Okay, we have a Seraph. We are going to blink. Let's haste. Is he a Panlord? No, he's like a big-ass Angel of Doom. It's more dangerous than a Panlord. I don't want to fight this guy, do I? Yeah, it is like a Panlord from Angel Reality. That's a good way to put it. Okay, D1. Dig, come here. Renounce religion. We're a coward. Sweet. All right, we did it. It's pretty fun. I love a Coglin Hunter, especially when you get there with the cannons like we did. But yeah, that was a fun trip into Trunk. It's so much easier to play on Trunk. Like I play so much faster on Trunk. But yeah, those slime changes are wild. I'm gonna have to get into that before tournament rolls around and like really look at those monsters. Because this character was OP, but that's something that looks real dangerous if you don't have all your ducks in a row. Oka gave me a plus, like a +4 or something. Hand cannon of Alek, I think, and then I enchanted it, and then I acquired the +10, and then I found Mule, like I think an elf maybe. Yeah, Oka gave me the Alek gun and that cloak I'm wearing with Will and Int and Dex. Very medium, but good enough. Like we had all the resists. I mean, that's the most you can hope for with with Coglin. But yeah, I gotta get going. It was a good stream. Thanks all for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow morning.